Hi, Adni. How are you?
Hey Ranjan. Okay, so I will not do any time wasting today because I'm also running short of time. I've not extended my invite to Zina is because I think Zina is engaged in a meeting right now.
Mm-hmm.
We will have this run through among ourselves because I think we have never done this before.
Mm-hmm.
We will have this run through for the week meeting on our own. And if it's today runs as according to, I'll give you guys a brief run through on how things are going to fall in place during a week meeting. And then if today everybody is comfortable with this arrangement, then the following next bi-weekly meeting, I will extend it to Zina already so that we are both, the three of us are all aligned on what is expected of this week meeting. So just to give you an insight, this week meeting will be conducted every bi-weekly, okay? But I'm not very certain on how we can manage bi-weekly. I will ask Zina if as of now she needs it to be weekly so that we guys are on top of things in terms of the progression towards the closing of office. So that's how it's going to work. If she wants it to be weekly, we will just manage it weekly for now. If she wants it to be stick to bi-weekly, then we will just go ahead with bi-weekly as per normal. But in a perfect setting, this kind of meetings, so WIP stands for work in progress. So it's technically sharing with Zina what are the works that are ongoing, pending, or already completed on your site itself. So based on a soft services perspective and also hard services perspective. So any questions so far?
No, all good.
Okay, so with that being said, so what if you guys have already filled up your portion for the week, can maybe one of you open up that sheet, the Excel sheet, and then share your screen? Any one of you?
Yeah, I'm sharing my skin.
Okay.
I hope my skin is visible, all of you.
Yes, yes. Yep.
Yeah,
Thank
if
you, Ranjan. Okay,
now,
so let's go on to the first tab, which is the wellness check-in.
okay. Mm-hmm.
Hang on, guys. I'm multitasking. Give me a second. Okay. Okay. So, let's ignore the first one. Okay. So, Ranjan,
Mm-hmm.
on column A, column A, row number 3, there's a date there, February 2025. Can you change that date to today's date? The
Okay.
right on top, the first row A, column 3. Column A, row 3.
Column A, row 3. This one. Okay. So,
Yes,
can
change
I?
that to today, this month. Change that to this month, which
Okay.
is April.
Which is April 25. Mm-hmm.
Yes, then change column B, row 3 to today's date.
Okay, row column B or today's. Okay, today is 3rd of April. 3rd of April. Okay.
Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
during this wellness check, okay, so
Elon.
during this wellness check, what is going to happen is that we are all going to discuss on how you're feeling. This is just a general conversation. It may be, your ratings may be pertaining to work related or just basically in general how you're feeling. So most of the time, most of the time we will discuss on how you're feeling today, how what's up and coming, how you're getting along, that kind of thing. So most of the time we'll just check in and say, hi Zina, how are you? How as usual, you just do your normal wellness check-in. So she will tell you, like for me, okay, if you ask me, I'm currently putting myself 7 because so under the date in my name, yes, column B, row 5, just write a 7. Yes. Why I'm feeling a 7 is because currently I'm not unwell, or neither am I feeling down, but it's just that I'm a little bit overwhelmed as of now. I'm trying my best to keep up, but there's a lot on my plate. So yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm just feeling flustered. But yeah, everything else is good. So then after that, I will ask you, Ranjan, how are you feeling right now? How are you? What's your wellness rating?
Yeah.
You can rate anything between.
Okay.
I think 5. He's fasting.
No,
Okay,
I can put
tell
it
you
here.
the rule of thumb.
Yeah, I can.
No, Ranjan, you're going to go the same column as me. You're going to go underneath me.
Okay.
Underneath my name, yeah.
Okay. So what? Okay.
I'm just gonna
Okay,
give you
first of all, there is
heads up
wellness
first,
check and
anything. Wait, Ranjan, wait. Any rating below than 7, I'm going to stop this meeting almost immediately.
Okay.
Because I don't see, if you're not in a proper mental state of mind, I don't see myself putting you guys through the agony of having to discuss things that is going on site. You get what I mean, huh?
Yeah.
So if you're gonna tell me, hey, Ernie, I'm feeling 5, I will shut you up and close off this meeting immediately. Like seriously. Even I mean, it's going to happen the same to myself. Yeah, I'm telling you, Ranjan, today I'm feeling a 5. You can just end the meeting. Don't need to speak to me anymore, because it defeats the purpose of having this meeting, because we are here to discuss works in progress. How you doing? How you going on? How you getting on? Do you need help? If you're a 5, I don't see a reason why you must discuss, because you are technically not here already. Okay, your mind is not here. You are just worried about something, or you're troubled about something. So I'm going to put it as in the rule of thumb, anything below than 7, I'm just assuming you're not fit to sit in this meeting. Are we clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Sure.
Okay, good. So Ranjan, go ahead. So if
Okay.
you're feeling a 7, tell me why are you feeling a 7?
No, as of now, we can say just 7 because a lot of things is going on.
Are you afraid because I will end the meeting?
No. So
Okay.
So you can say.
Okay, continue.
Yeah, I mean, I'm absolutely fine for the meetings, and physically and mentally prepared for whatever will carried out or will discuss in this meeting. So it's all good for my end.
Okay, good. Swati, yourself?
8.5.
8.5?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. So tell me about your significantly 8.5.
Like 8.5, everything is going well. The work is aligned in order, and I'm about to submit my deadlines. So it's overall a good day for me today.
Nice. Good to know. Good to know that you are making it work for yourself. Yeah, I'm happy that you are coming to terms on how things are supposed to be. And I mean, most importantly, if you feel good, I mean, your work result will also show that you are progressively doing good. So yeah, we'll do. So that's that for wellness check. So we'll move along to tab number 3, flex action. Okay, so in this flex action,
what about this? Basically,
number 3?
I'm talking about this score out of 10.
Oh, this one. Okay, so what happens is every okay, so this for column A, row 11, that will be for the month of May.
Okay.
So you change April into May.
Okay. Now we can.
So
okay,
every row moving to the left is always in that same month. So in April you will have another one. So next to the today's date, you'll be another date.
Okay. Got it.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so currently we are at 3rd of April, right? So beside 3rd of April will be the next 2 weeks following that should be plus 14, should be 17th of April.
Okay, that's fine. Now go to the flag sections. Okay.
Yep, correct. So for this tab, for as long as this is more for Ranjan, because for as long as if you have any CCOs that you run through with Zina, and you have yet to close off any CCOs, or you have any pending CCOs that's yet to close off, it will be documented here. So you'll set a due date and priority. So means every time you finish a CCO, can you conclude the information here so that we know when to prioritize this, or when is it due, so that we can follow through.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so currently do you have any pending CCO for closure?
No, I think there was a CCO. Yeah, a CCO on, I think 9th or 10th, face-to-face CCO with the Gina. So every observation was closed as of now. So nothing is pending, and we haven't any information about the next month when she is planning to do the CCO.
Okay. Oops. Wait. Hang on. Yeah. Okay, good. All right. So we'll next move to tab number 4, which is the operations overview. Okay. So for this operations overview, most of the site operations updates will be by Swati. So meaning to say that the events that is going to take place within the week. So I'm assuming for the week of between 31st May to 4th April, there's nothing planned, no events planned, Swati?
No, from 31st March to till now, no events.
Okay, so the next upcoming event will be on the on anything in the April next week?
No, nothing in April.
Okay, so can I suggest that we remove this line? The Celebrating International Women's Day can remove.
Yep, sure, okay.
Okay,
can I remove it now?
At the same time, yeah, you can remove it. So can you, after removing it, okay, wait, I think, let me do this.
I think it's better if we can leave it as it is and just put a month. I mean, suppose before it was for the month of March, now we'll just put an April, like for example, here is just allow me a second.
Okay, here's what is going to happen.
Yeah.
So every time when we have a WIP, you need to update this before the WIP. So I will download this and send it to Zina. So there will be a hard copy on the existing works. So every month, this live document, we will clear. You get what I mean?
Okay, so means to delete it. Okay.
So meaning because we're going to start in April, I'm suggesting for now we're going to clear this.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay. Wait let me do this. Hang on 1 second. I will do the magic. Hang on. Okay. Give me 1 second now.
Yeah, take it.
It's not updating. It's funny. I already updated that cell. It's not showing up in that cell. Ranjan, can you move away from that cell
No, I think it's in
and
hang.
see if we can?
Yeah, it's in showing. Seems
It's
like
hang.
an yeah. Can I stop sharing?
So if it's hang is okay, can come. Let me share.
Mhm.
If you stop sharing, then let me share.
Yep.
Your cell is stuck there. So okay. Okay. So if let's say for that week, 31st to 4th, nothing, then just do that. So your following week will be your 7th April to 11th April.
Yes.
Okay. So if there's any event, okay, then Swati, you can just fill up.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. Okay.
I'm just
Yep.
gonna leave it there as it is so that you can fill up soon after. Okay.
One
So
question. Yeah, I was asking that it's only I need to fill up events in this, or any request I'll receive it from any employee or whatever, I can fill it up in this.
request from employee.
Like activation of
Request-
card, like activation of access card, or probably a business card request or whatever. Like, so some of the requests if are coming to me.
Okay, I would say those kind of requests will come in as your daily routines, your daily work.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
so for as long as instances as such, you do not face any challenges, I would
No.
say
Yeah.
let's skip it.
Okay, sure.
Don't waste your time to put in
Yeah, sure.
those, because as long as it's within your expertise and you can fulfill it and complete it on time, I would say no.
Sure. Okay. That was the question.
So yep, fine, no worries. It's good to clarify. So your responsibility will be to key in all the events that is taking place. Okay, and then for this facilities building base, so meaning to say these are facilities related objectives that will fill up. So for example, like Swati, this one, is this the one that you fill up for the mock fire drill? Okay, yeah. So anything to do with building related, let's say the building has extended firefighting costs for the employees of the tenants. So if there is such a cost that is taking place, you can put it here. So I will quote an example. Okay, so we are done with this one. So let me quote an example. Let's say on the 4th of April, example, you have firefighting costs conducted by building. Okay, yeah, then you can, no, this is something that is going on within the building premises. This is something that is offered by the landlord. Okay, then you can put it in. This is basically a communications from the landlord to all the tenants that this is what is going on in the building, what is being offered to tenants, that kind of thing. So you can put that here. So these are just examples. I mean, I'm just going to clear it off after this. All right?
Yeah, sure. Okay.
So, however, if there is an email that is extended to Ranjan only, I mean, so that's the reason why I put here both Ranjan and Swati, you can fill it up. All right?
Yeah, the email communication came to both of us only. Yep.
Okay, good. Okay, so I would say either of you can update this, but I probably think since Swati is already on top of the event, so anything events going on between building pertaining, maybe Swati, you also can do this. So I'll probably just leave that responsibility to you. All right?
Sure.
Okay, so then comes this column. I would say for safety, field, or risk updates. So meaning to say, like for example, for yourself, Ranjan, I quote you an example that the landlord came to do an observation study of the site. So remember your fire suppression system?
Right.
So if that is already planned or took place, that is something that you can put here. So example, 14 Feb, then after that, site inspection by landlord.
Okay, Bill.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
I think Bill also put this work as a work in progress. Like, what is the current status?
yeah. This one will also add. Okay, so let's say for example, today is 3rd April. Okay, let's put it this way. But you already know, landlord say that we are doing a site inspection in your premises.
Okay.
They give you a heads up communication. So you're going to do a site inspection on your premises on the 14th of April. So that is something that you can put because it hasn't taken place yet.
Okay, got it. This column is all about
Okay.
the information. If anything's come from the landlord,
Yes,
we need to
all
update it
information.
here. Yeah, all
No
information.
work in progress.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Just
Got
information.
it. Just information. Okay. Got
Okay.
it.
So
Got
this
it.
is an example. Right. Then I will remove this. Okay. And for communications, I would think for official communications, moving forward, I will include both Swati and Ranjan. So this column of communications will be example. Let me clear this first before I forget. Okay, so this line of communications are basically communications that you send out to the employees. I'm quoting an example. So example, you have communications to the employees. Let's say, remember, maybe we have a WEPC survey that is going on.
Right.
On site survey. Yeah. So that kind of communications that we send out to the employee. Yeah, that is right here, written here. So like for example, I'm going to write the April, the WEPC survey comms sent out to.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, then you probably wanna write that is, let's say, 3rd April.
And other might
Yeah,
be
something like-
for the office renovations.
Yeah, like office. So like office renovation. So let's say, for example, tomorrow you're on this date. You already plan to send out office closure comms. Send out to. Let's say you already sent out to the vendors.
Yeah.
So vendor.
So
Or any kind of training we are conducting in office or whatever.
Yes, correct. If you send out communications, as long as you send out to
sure.
employees or you send out to vendors, here's the channel that you put in. So be it Ranjan or Swati, like Swati, most of the time you send out training comms, then you add on here. Okay, like for Ranjan, if you send out any other official survey comms or any other information that you tell to the employees, also here.
yeah, for example, usually I send the fire mock drills communications to all of the employees.
Yes.
Once.
Correct.
Last two was first aid training as well.
Yep.
Yes, correct, exactly. So
Okay.
this is where, so you just write the date that you send it out and what comms you send it out.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, sure.
Alright.
Got it.
Okay, another example to quote, if let's say, Ranjan, we spoke about this yesterday, so moving forward, if the toilet is out of order, I will draft out communications for you to send out to the employees and tell the employees, hi guys, toilet is out of order, need to use those kind of comms, don't need to put inside here. Toilet out of order, don't put inside here. I don't need to know your toilet spoil. This is just operational. But this one is more of communications to the employees or the vendors on what is going to happen or that affecting them in a general way, not like toilet spoil, hot water tap spoil communication, not this kind of out of order or communication. So basically these are general communications, all right?
Yeah.
Okay. So then comes to this column. If you guys have any planned leaves, put it in. Let's say you guys got no planned leaves, but today I quote an example . Okay, so you don't have any planned leaves, like for example, Swati, you took mother's care leave on Wednesday, right? Is it Wednesday? Wednesday, correct. Or is it Tuesday?
It's Monday. Oh, Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay.
Tuesday.
So you will. Okay. So what will happen is that today's sweep is on the 3rd. So I'm gonna write like this. Swati care leave. Then the date will be 1st April.
Yes.
Yeah. So you will be like that.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Got it.
But if let's say at the same time, Swati, you also plan for a vacation leave. Let's say, for example, so Swati already planned for herself to take leave. Let's say 19th April to 21st April.
Okay.
Okay, then that's planned leave. All right.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Got it.
Got it, Ranjan?
Yep, everything is clear.
All right, nice. Okay, so we are clear on operations overview.
Yeah,
Yes.
it is.
Sure.
Okay, so now we will proceed to works in progress. Let me make this a little bit smaller. Sorry, guys, I like to work with small stuff so that I can see everything. I don't like to work with big screens and I have to move across. I don't like. Okay, so here you go. So let's go with number one. Number one is a long-standing issue whereby it's your coffee consumables issue, onboarding the vendor. So now that we've already onboarded the vendor, okay, conduct session. Okay, so when you put in, we'll conduct session after office opening. Okay, office go live date. All right.
Yep.
All right. So I'm just gonna add this in so that we are all aligned.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go live date. Okay. So this is what's going to happen, because if you're gonna put this go live date 1st July, Ranjan, you will need to connect with him
Mm-hmm.
to prepare the communications during the closure of the office.
Okay, so do you think we'll conduct this session in first week of the July, or
I would say let the go live settle in first.
Yep.
Maybe we will start, and I mean depending on how eager. I mean you guys are my eyes and ears. Depending on the hearsay on how eager people wants to come back to the office,
Mhm.
I would say officially you will be quite overwhelming to start on the first day you go live. Maybe I would say maybe after the first week people settle in and appreciate all the new accommodations or the new area, then you start to kick in. Oh, people are coming back to office, then you introduce the coffee. I would say maybe the second week.
Yeah, second or third week it will be fine.
Yeah, correct. I don't want the first week to be. I mean, you guys have other things and other priorities to concentrate on the operations because you just open, and I'm just wanting you all to pay more attention on if there's any glitch that you encounter, or if there's any defaults or defects that people are complaining about. So let's not just focus on something that we are overly happy about. So let's look at the situation. So I would say either second or third week.
Yeah, and one more things, previously ordered coffee beans for the sample were utilized by the housekeeping staff. Okay, so now again we need to order the sample.
The last did we order?
Yeah, last time we ordered, but I think due to the lack of knowledge of the office boy, supervisor, they have utilized the new one beans. He was thinking that now the existing one will not supply and will use the new one. That's why.
Okay, so meaning to say that we will potentially cut your current existing coffee beans. You should have sufficient to last you until the 17th, right?
Right.
So you need to still order to replenish.
I think bill orders in some quantity, not in I mean,
Not in full.
yeah, not in full. Yeah.
Okay, will do. All right. We go after go live date. Okay. Next, this one job has been handed over to okay. Will do, but we'll just add in the queue. So if this completed, then we will just close this off.
Okay.
Alright.
Mm-hmm.
For your UPS. Alright. Then next, this one IBSS upgrade. Okay, today is what day? Today is the 3rd. Oops. 3rd April.
I think there is 2 column. Okay, there is 2 rows for the IBSS. Okay.
This is for the upgrade, but this is for your troubleshooting because you cannot generate the report.
Mm-hmm.
This upgrade is technically the IT sector. So this is an IT managed situation whereby they will provide the support, but I will need to connect with ASYS technology so that they can log a date for us to proceed with the upgrade.
See, I have one confusion here. Basically, last time I've come to know that now physical server is shifted to the what to say, on the server, or other word, what to say, on cloud. Sorry, physically the server shifted to the cloud. But if shifted to the cloud, then why we are still doing the, I mean, IBSS through the our physical service, access, providing access, or
I don't think
extracting the data from
I
the
don't think
physical
they have
server.
I don't think migrated to cloud yet.
Okay.
Yeah, I think there was a conversation about migrating this to cloud,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think it has been done yet.
Mm-hmm.
So the problem is that we are trying to see if upgrading your IBSS system first serves a purpose in all the glitches that you are encountering right now, because we applied similarly to Tokyo and it works out perfectly fine for Tokyo after the upgrade. So we want to try that out for Gagon first. I think there was an email going around about uploading this into the cloud,
Mm-hmm.
but it's just a hearsay. There's no action yet for as of now.
Mm-hmm.
So we are just going to leave it as it is, because to be very honest, the one that is migrating to the one that is going to move to cloud is not our expertise. Let the expert decide, and then and they can connect with Uncle for that matter.
Yeah, and one
We
more
are
thing.
just basically supporting. We are just the bridge supporting for them
Mm-hmm.
to have access to all these systems. We don't need to get so technically involved.
Okay, and one more thing, for the IBSS physical servers, sometimes it got hang. Usually we do email to the there is one technical Kumar Kanthe, something like that, for the reboot. So am I authorized to drop an email to that persons? Because usually we do. So I don't want any kind of escalations in the future, like why we are mailing to that persons, like to reboot the server.
Okay, so if I'm understanding it correct, every time you encounter a service, IBSS system hang, you do reach out to this person, and so far when you reach out to this person did the reboot on his end and it works out fine for you. Am I right to say that?
Right. Meantime,
So far,
usually we create a complaint ID as well
okay.
on the, I think there is a BHP support systems, where I usually create a complaint so that IT persons can take the actions on that along with that complaint.
So basically, you did raise an IT ticket. At
Yeah.
the same time, you reach out to the individual person.
Yeah. Basically, in the same mail, usually
Okay.
we input our complaint and just place the ticket number. Like we are facing this issue
Okay.
with this software, and you need to reboot it.
I would say in this scenario is you are actually you did do the correct thing. You raised a ticket via the correct channel. It's just that you wanted to expedite things. That's the reason why you send an email
Mm-hmm.
together with the ticket number to justify and see if anybody can help you expedite. Am I right to say that?
Right.
Okay, for so far as I'm concerned, you've already raised a ticket. You're not literally asking someone to do something.
Mm-hmm.
You're already raising a ticket to get assistance, but however, you're just expediting because you have the need to use the system as of current existing moment. So I don't see anything wrong doing that. But until someone tells you that this is not the correct way to do it, or until the correct channel to do it, then you let me know. Then we will correct it as per. But as of now,
Mm-hmm.
you're not hearing anything, right?
No.
Okay, fine. Because my understanding is you did
As
the correct thing by raising a ticket.
as
Don't
per
reach out to that person when you have no ticket.
yeah, I usually reach out to the person along with the ticket. No, first of all, usually we raise
Yep.
the ticket, then drop an email like we have raised this ticket for the rebooting of the software. But as per my knowledge, the owner of that device is Tristan.
Sorry, again, that device is what?
I mean the owner of the device, like usually they
The
need.
owner of the device is who? Tristan.
Yeah, Tristan. Yeah.
Don't reach out to Tristan.
No,
Don't kill me
I'm,
like that.
I'm not saying like that. I'm saying, as per my knowledge, he is the owner. Like, if anything you want to do, like rebooting or
Yeah.
something, then need to take an approval from them.
Okay. However, okay, so because our system, so I'm assuming our IBSS system is sitting on their server.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right?
Right.
Okay. So the server belongs to BHP, correct?
Correct.
But technology is managing the server, correct?
Correct.
Okay, then we can ask IT to do so. If IT needs any approval to Tristan, then they would seek Tristan's approval.
Yeah. As of now, they haven't
Because
asked any approval.
Because the server, technically it belongs to PNW, but other people are managing. It's like soft services.
Mm-hmm.
The soft services as a whole and hard services as a whole, in our scale, it belongs to Zina.
Mm-hmm.
But we are managing on behalf of Zina.
Right.
So if let's say there is anything within our capacity, it goes to us. We can override that approval. No need to ask Zina. We can just tell Zina, hey Zina, just a heads up, I've already approved this person to have this.
Okay.
So we are acting on behalf of Zina. So similarly for tech, it's the same. The server belongs to PNW,
Mm-hmm.
but tech is managing it. So if tech thinks there's a severity that requires Tristan's approval before they do anything else, they will reach out to Tristan. We don't.
Okay.
Our system is just sitting, our operational system is sitting on their server, but the server does not belong to us.
Mm-hmm.
The server belongs to IT. But for them to reboot anything else or wipe out anything else, they need to ask Tristan. But I think that anything that is within their capacity of doing it without having any data loss, I think they will be able to do it.
Okay, got it.
All
Yeah,
right?
just
Okay, so
I
for
have raised
example,
my concern because I don't want anything to be escalated in the future.
understand. So that's the reason why I'm asking for, as long as I understand now that you raise a ticket and then you email them because you want it to be expedite,
Mm-hmm.
then it's fine because you already raised a ticket. You did not randomly ask someone to do something for you undocumented. So it's fine.
Okay.
Okay,
Totally
unless
understand.
somebody says something that you raise a ticket, you wait, then you let me know. This person asked me to raise a ticket, but I need it urgently, and yet he asked me to wait. Then there is something that we need to see. What are the actions that we need in proper alignment?
That's why
Alright?
usually we use the same email ID on same subject, so that if anyone have any
Yes.
doubt, they can just go to the trail mail and
Refer
see
back to the ticket number. Yes.
back to the ticket number how many times they have rebooted it. Like as per my
Yes.
knowledge, they have rebooted more than 50 or 60 times from last year to till date.
Yeah, but that is not something within our control.
Right.
We rely on them to have it reboot so that our system can work. It's not that we can do our magic and let the, if not, otherwise you won't need them already. But if they have to reboot another 10,000 times so that our system can run, I mean, and they're the only people who are authorized to do so, then that's the channel.
Yeah,
No,
understand.
I can't
Understand.
argue about it.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Okay, so the next is the IBSS training. So I think you guys have received my last email communications and invite to Kevin and saying that we are on the 10th of April.
Mm-hmm.
So Swati,
Yes.
just do a quick check on the IBSS when you come in the morning and make sure it's running
Okay.
fine. If there's anything that you need to reboot or reset, reach out to whoever that you need to first thing in the morning to get it up and running, so that we
Yes,
don't
of course.
encounter the same experience as the previous time.
Oh yes, of course. Sure.
All right, nice. Okay, flowers. Okay, flowers completed, right?
Right.
Completed. Okay. So this one we cannot put completed. Okay. Inro filter completed?
Inro fill.
Yes? No?
No. I think hopefully
Not
material
yet,
will be delivered in the
together
month
with
of.
the fit out?
Yeah. I mean last week of the May, whenever it will deliver. So accordingly we'll plan.
So who will receive this? The security?
Yeah, security will receive. Yeah.
So can you put this inside your post closure checklist
Yeah, I will.
as to remind the security of this timeline that they are receiving whatever so?
Yeah, sure. Basically, whenever the material will come to the site, definitely they will reach out to me first, and after my go ahead, they will deliver. Okay. So
Okay.
again, I will put into the post pre checkout
Okay.
checklist. Yeah.
Okay, your toilet, when will it be done? Tomorrow?
Hopefully, if material will deliver by tomorrow before the 6 p.m. So we'll try to close it by tomorrow. But if later by 6 p.m., then repair and all kind of things will happen day after. I mean the next day of tomorrow.
So
Weekend.
if it has to take place on a Saturday, it will still go on?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, can. So give me the updates tomorrow before end of day so that I can give Anu a heads up.
Yeah, sure. I'm trying my best.
Okay.
If possible, we'll try to make it operational tomorrow. But still, I'm taking 1 day buffer. Like if anything happen, these are the technical things. Even though material will be on site and something not fitting in the place, something not.
Be it works to proceed tomorrow or not, just give me a heads up.
Yeah, sure.
All right?
Sure.
Just give me a heads up. Whether yes or no, yes, tomorrow doing, Saturday doing, however, so I just need a timeline or a date so that I can communicate it as effective as possible.
Yeah, sure. I will.
Okay. What is this? Is this today's issue, or how long has it been?
I think it's.
Water leak from.
Yeah, it's you can say just there is a if there is any issue with washer or something, though sometime dropping one by one, just like an what to say, Swati.
Drip?
No, it's just a drop coming out from
Tap.
the
Yeah, no.
dispenser tap. Yeah.
So basically,
Just drop.
So
drop.
your water tap is dripping.
Yeah.
it's all about, see, there is for the drinking water we have a dispenser from the blue dot. Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, so there is just dripping like drop by drop, one drop, there is a pause of 1 or 2 seconds, again one drop, it's coming like that from the tap where usually we receive water from the dispenser.
Okay.
So it's just because of the
I
washer.
would say it's dripping because the rubber seal is loose.
Loose, right, you are right. So
Okay. So is Blue Dot able to help you rectify by replacing the rubber seal?
yeah, hopefully they are planned to visit today any time. So once they will visit, I will update here. That's why I have not created any like work order or something, because it's the minor one. Do you think we need to create create the work order for this as well, because this is the dropping. You can say just like one drop after 5 or 6 seconds. Again, there is a one drop.
It's actually not that major.
It's yeah.
Okay, but you guys need to get the cleaners to like keep the area dry
Yeah.
because of the drips of water.
Yeah, there is no drip of water on the floor. Okay, they are collecting. There is a tray.
It's just in.
Yeah, just in yep. Right.
There's a drain, right? There's a drip. There's a water strainer right on below the nozzle, right?
Right. You are right.
Yes.
Okay, so the cleaners have to make sure that they constantly keep the area clean.
Mhm.
Is because the accumulated water might just be accumulating some other stuff, and then eventually there will be a smell over there. So the cleaners have to just ensure every time we do their cleaning rounds within the pantry, they just clean up that tray as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, they are doing. They are
Okay,
doing.
until
Yep.
if let's say for example they do a switch of the rubber, can you just log in a work order, say that the rubber seal is being replaced? I mean, just a simple work order, but you can raise a work order if there's no costing.
Mhm.
Just raise a work order. Just after that, work is in progress. You already replaced the rubber seal, and then you can close it off soon after.
Okay. And okay. So do we need to add like CQRS system in work in progress for the fire suppression systems?
No need.
Okay.
Is there any electrical inlet near the water dispenser?
No, nothing like that.
That might nothing, right?
Mhm.
Okay, then it's fine. Just make sure the cleaners keep the area dry and then those no spillage on the floor to avoid any trip and fall or slip and fall.
Noted.
Okay, and then make sure let me know how soon you can get it replaced
Mhm.
if there is a need, because we don't want eventually someone else to spot it and then tell you that, hey, haven't you done anything on this one? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so when the engineer comes in later today, just update me what's the action plan.
Mhm. Sure. I will update you.
Okay, guys. So, yep. So this is what we will run through. Zina will ask, and on top of that, whatever that is work in progress, if Zina thinks there are certain actions that is required,
Mhm.
she will probably ask you to add on. So the list just goes on and on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright.
Sure.
One more things. Tomorrow
Yep.
there is a plan meetings on the Haryana minimum wages for the Walsons. So
Mhm.
hopefully I will
They
go to the
finalize on the costing.
yeah. So I will go to the, as per Pankaj sir email, I have to go to the CNW local office where we have a face-to-face meeting with the Walsons. So
Okay.
so this is all. So I will update you accordingly once whatever the
Yeah.
outcomes of the meeting.
Whatever the outcome is.
Yeah.
Yes. Correct. Just drop us an email. Ali will be back tomorrow as well. I think he will be keen to know as well what is the progress on that issue.
Mm-hmm. So do I need to
Okay,
plot it here, like whatever the
You can edit here since it's a work in progress, right? You
Right.
are actually finalizing the Haryana package for the since the last half year until now is still not settled yet, right?
right.
So yeah, you can add that in. You can add that in work in progress, and then you can let them know where you are at now.
Basically
Alright.
here I'm in confusion, like last time Ali was saying it's not necessary to force too much to just reduce the cost, because we are just above the I mean we have less spend of this year. So if you want, then we can proceed with the existing costing, like after the meeting, after the tomorrow meetings, or build. Then what are you basically expecting, like
I'm thinking that even though Tina is the one who reached out to Pankaj,
Mhm.
and then Pankaj is the one who is going to negotiate, at the end of the day, we still need to let Tina know what has been agreed before we proceed with the actual before we proceed with the agreed costing.
okay.
So I think Tina deserves to know before anything. I'm not sure if, let's say, for example, after tomorrow's meeting, Pankaj will update Tina, but I think it's just respectful if Tina is the one who guided
definitely
us along
we'll
in
ask.
this direction.
We'll
And
ask.
then yeah, we
We'll
will just
ask her
update
for
Tina.
her approval. Like, so we are
Yes,
going to
correct.
proceed with this cost.
Tina
Yeah.
say yes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if Tina already say yes, and then it's across with Ali and Fiona and all, I mean, then who are we to say no, right? I mean, I cannot say no, I'm going to charge you even lesser because I need to pocket some of the money. I mean, who are we to as
Right.
long as the main people in this criteria thinking that there is a way to reduce cost and the finance has agreed with this cost reduction,
Mm-hmm.
or they agree with the whatever finalized amount that is being agreed with Pankaj and Watson, I think you can go ahead. I mean, I don't think I have a say on that one.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, tomorrow after the meeting, I will update and we'll try to close it by tomorrow, because the next notification is about to close from the January to June. So
Yep, correct. It's soon to close. Correct, understand. So yep, that's about that. Anything else from you guys?
just I'm worrying about the communication that need to be sent to all of the staff, because because I'm also worried if you will not send to the staff, and there is a possibility to increase the reschedule the closing date, then it will it will create a problem for us, because as you know, we have already sent it out all the communications to the vendor. So either we have to
I think the communications is already finalized. Let me just double confirm with Kim because if I'm not mistaken, I saw the email yesterday that it has been finalized, guys. Wait, let me. Wait, let me. Yeah. Let me crack my head. Wait, let me crack my head. I believe there are. I believe Kim already communicated, if I'm not wrong. But I might.
Yeah. The reason behind I'm asking. I'm asking is, might be employee can schedule any external visitor meetings after the 21st or something, so it will create a problem for all of us.
Because the official go live date is on the 1st of July, so I don't think when we come back on the 21st, employees are coming back the same timeline as us. That's my take on this. Is because even though in this communication the go live date is 1st of July, from 21st April and 1st July, office will remain closed and all staff will be required to work remotely.
Yeah.
So if there's any visitor, no, not into the office yet.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, so this communication will be sent out to the employees for sure, and for sure they will know that nothing before the 1st of July. Nothing, absolutely nothing.
Okay, so I think the right person who can send this communication to the employee will be either Gina or Vikram Bhai, correct?
My understanding is usually if we have this kind of communications, right, it will be sent out by you guys.
Okay, so if you send to me, definitely I will send out to all of the staff, but it's all up to you. I will follow your advice. If you can send to me, then I can send it to all of the staff right away.
Okay, so based on the last communication, updated email for Vikram. So I think Zina will go ahead and show Vikram on the email. So once I think Vikram gives them a green light, let me just check.
Yeah, I think the last process communication email came from Vikram sir only. So I think
is it?
Let's just continue the same process. I guess my suggestion is that.
Okay, I mean, let me check with Zina. If Vikram is the one sending out, then if Vikram is sending out, then I mean,
yes,
it takes off one task of your plate. So let me just check that one. So but rest assured the communications are already ready. It's just about sending it out in no time already. All right?
Yeah, sure.
Chill, guys. Oh, you need to chill.
Yeah,
I got too many heart attacks in a row. I need to chill. If not, otherwise I need a heart bypass. I cannot afford that now. You all good, guys?
Yeah. Oh, perfect.
So kudos to our first sweep. So nothing will change. The only difference moving forward, the week will be we will have Zina in addition to the conversation. So Zina will have questions on like if this is in progress, where are we up to? She just want further details. I mean, you guys will be the best people to provide her the actual details. So, so guys, the next bi-weekly week, I'm going to include her. So there's no need to feel awkward or whatsoever. We are just having a conversation on, and if there's anything wrong in our processes or procedures, we just need to correct it moving forward so that things are aligned and in good clarity. That's all right?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
is.
sure.
There's no such thing as stupid question. There's no such thing as wrong questions. There's no such things as wrong answers. If we don't know, we ask and then we correct it along the way. Are we all good, guys?
Yes,
Yes,
sure.
yes.
Okay, any questions? Any more questions, guys?
No, Annie, all good.
Okay, so to conclude it, so usually what will happen after usually the week is like that. Okay, so basically in a perfect world, everything is done. So before even we have this session, I will actually download a hard copy. I download a soft copy of this live document and send it to Zina, so that Zina will have a run through and prepare herself on what is going to be discussed during the WIP session. So Zina will always have a copy of this. I'm not only sharing this live with her, I will allow her to keep a copy so that she will know the question herself. All right?
Yep.
Yeah, sure.
So the idea is to always have this properly, nicely keyed in, prepared at least a day before the actual WIP, so that I can download it and then send it across to her. And then the next day we will have the WIP session. If there's anything to add, you will be added onto the live session. She will just be basically holding on to the soft copy, but the live copy will be on us.
Okay, sure.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
If you do not have any more questions, we will then conclude the WIP for this week. Good session, guys. I mean, it's a good tryout. I mean, I cannot ask for anything more, but I mean, you just have to make do and be comfortable with it. So in no time, you guys will be expert, and I don't need to speak inside this WIP. You will be the two of you speaking on whatever that is in progress on site. All right, I'll be just your support. But for a start, this is how it's going to work. I'm going to hold your hand and walk you through this with me. All right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Swati, no questions?
No, Annie, I'm all good.
Ranjan?
Yeah, no question I have. All clear for me.
Okay, good, guys. Nice work. I'm just going to download this and then just give you guys a copy, and then I'm just going to save it on or maybe I'll open up one of your central tabs and then create a folder there, and I'll park all these things over there. And I see how it works best for myself. I'll let you know. But yeah, most importantly, I'll download this copy, and then so that you guys can see the progressive of it instead of just, when you're doing live, you're going to like delete, and it defeats the purpose. You probably won't be able to see what is in the past. So I'm just going to download a soft copy so that I can keep it in records. So I'll let you know where I'm saving it. Most likely I'm going to save it in the Gergon Central folder, but I'll let you know where is it and send you guys the link. All right?
Yep, perfect.
Yeah, sure. Okay, perfect.
Okay, guys. Nice talking to you guys. Till then.
Bye-bye.
Ta-da!
Take care.
See you
Bye-bye.
soon.
Bye. Speak soon.
Bye.